here's a historical record of what Frank and Maude did. But when you really want to get inside and try to understand why, that takes the element of imagination. I consider it to be really an honor and a privilege to write about real people. And I have written about history from a fictional perspective and from a nonfiction perspective. And I find them to be very similar in some ways, but there is something about fiction. Fiction has the ability to allow you to go back and not just say what happened, but to really try to get to the emotional truth of it. And it's a very uncanny process when you spend that much time with people thinking about them and thinking about what they thought and looking at their pictures and reading what they wrote. You start to feel this real sense of connection to them that can feel almost a little bit mystical at the time. And I think this was particularly true in this case because one of Frank's beliefs was he really believed that there were other worlds out there and that we were separated from them by only a thin veil, and that if only you could pull that veil aside, that you could see people, you could connect with people from the past and people from the future. And sometimes I would start to feel that way. I would think, oh, that veil, it's getting thinner and thinner, and I can almost just feel what's on the other side of it, as if they were coming in and visiting with me and talking to me. And that's the difference between writing historical fiction and nonfiction, I think, because with that historical fiction, when you have that feeling, you're allowed to take flight and you're allowed to go deep in and imagine. It's a very, very incredible feeling, but you feel as if the characters are telling you almost what they want you to say about them, and you feel a real sense of duty to them to get the story right.